Alright, so we're going to go to an estate sale that I went to yesterday. Found some vintage toys and stuff that were kind of cool. I bought a couple things, some pound puppies and stuff. But they had some other things that I was possibly wanting to get, but they were just a little too highly priced. So today's the last day. Everything's supposed to be 50% off, but we'll see if we can't haggle them down a little bit more. I shot some footage on my Instagram yesterday of some of the stuff that was on there. It had some Cabbage Patch dolls that I like to put for sale sometimes, just you know, to have a variety of things to sell whenever I do sell sort of thing. So they had some other stuff too, so we'll take a look when we get in there to see if anything's worth getting. All right, first find of the day, dumbbell beer drinking glass. Yes, I do work out lifting beer. Okay, next find of the day. Nothing exciting, but I got these two metal tin bucket looking things for vinyl and for magazines. So they were a couple bucks each, so I just thought I grab those. Alright, next item I got was this cool Vector KGM display. I don't know if it's for watches or lighters or something, but it was kind of cool. Display cabinet. I could find something to use it for. Got a drunken or dancing Santa, some Goosebumps books. Lady at this garage sale had a PS4 and an Xbox Series S that she sold earlier, so I missed it. It wasn't too cheap, but the Series S I kind of wanted to get a shot at, but that's okay. I'm actually more excited to find these Dennis Rodman temporary tattoos. Look at this. 1996. The Worm. That's so freaking cool. Anyway, and then I got Outer Worlds and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. They were like $3 a piece, so yeah, not the lowest, cheapest price, but it's okay. Pretty good. Next stop, Goodwill. Let's see what we can find. You know how Goodwill has been lately. The past few years, they've been really bad, so it doesn't hurt to check every now and then, though. Alright, just bought some Yu-Gi-Oh cards for $1 for all of them. I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh! I stopped playing probably 15 years ago, and I stopped, collecting them, but there might be some good ones in here for $1, whatever. If they're not worth anything, it's no big deal. So, and then I bought some cars there. Okay, so let's take a look at all the finds that I found this weekend. First, we have a tote of Cabbage Patch kids and accessories. I got this whole bundle here because sometimes when I sell things, you gotta have some girl stuff to sell, and it's just good filler things to have some female things in there, like My Little Pony and Rainbow Bright and stuff like that. So I do sell a Cabbage Patch occasionally, so that's why I got that. I got that at the estate sale. So it wasn't too bad of a price. I waited till their half off day on the last day of the sale, so got it for pretty cheap. Got this military sets, which is like a knockoff G.I. Joe kind of a set here from the early 2000s. I got it for a couple bucks, so just thought that was kind of cool. It's pretty much sealed except one of the sides is torn up in there. I got a plastic case there, which I think is for lighters. It's got kind of a slant on it on the shelf, so I can use it for some kind of display uh, for figures or accessories or whatnot. So I thought that was kind of cool. It was only like a buck or two, so it's a pretty cool display. Got a little Tails plush there. I have a dancing Santa. Christmas stuff, you know, around this time of year is pretty pretty desirable. So I thought it was kind of cool. It's from Kmart and it actually does work, so it's kind of cool. I got a vintage. Let me see. No, we have a diecast car. A couple Pokemon cars, a beer glass, which is kind of like would be fun novelty gift or Christmas gag gift there. Some kind of Wink plush there. I vaguely remember these in the early 2000s. They were kind of popular for a cup of coffee, but it was kind of cute there, and it was only like a few dollars. And then a couple more die-cast cars there. Also picked up a couple Pound Puppies that was at that Cabbage Patch estate sale. Pound Puppies is kind of something that I kind of occasionally collect because I used to have a lot of them when I was a kid, so they're kind of nostalgic for me. So I got a couple Pound Puppies there. At a thrift store, I got 2 Ewok plushes. They don't have any other clothes on, but they are vintage, 1984 from Return of the Jedi. So those were pretty cool, and they were like $1 a piece. Check out the tags whenever you're looking for vintage like plushes and things. The tags will give away the year and a lot of times the maker, and it will let you know, kind of give you an idea of what the plush is if you're not quite sure or what it's from. These were Kenner, obviously, and Kenner was, you know, Star Wars. They made a lot of the Star Wars toys back in the day, so that's how I knew that. We got a couple Kiss items here. These puzzles were already put together, and they were like glued somehow. So they go for quite a bit of money if you have them sealed or not even sealed in the box with all the pieces. So what I'll probably do is just put them on a piece of cardboard backing and like wrap them up, and somebody can use them as like a display poster or something like that. So those are kind of cool. I got those in like a fill bag sale and an estate sale for like $5 with a bunch of other stuff. So those were real cheap. If I can get anything on them, really, it'd be profit there. I found a cool Chicago Bulls. This I'm probably keeping. Chicago Bulls clock there. It does have a crack on the back, and I haven't tested if it works, but this is like straight nostalgia as well. If you were a kid in the 90s, Chicago Bulls was everything. Even if you weren't a sports fan, like the Bulls was everything. Michael Jordan was everything. He was, you know, it was pop culture at that point. And just having a Bulls clock, that was pretty damn cool. I got that at Goodwill for like $5 or $6. Let's see here. We got a Clarissa Explains It All VHS tape. A couple PS4 games you've seen in that clip there for a few bucks. Sorry, the picture's a little blurry. And we got a couple of Disney books there. I got that at a thrift store for $1 for like a couple of them. We have a Three Stooges. This is like an animated or electronic moving display piece. It's kind of cool. You put the batteries in or the adapter, you hit the button there, and they start swinging and hitting each other with the golf clubs. It's really funny. It's from the early 2000s, so it's not that vintage, but it's a cool gift for, you know, somebody who's a fan of Three Stooges or a fan of Three Stooges, and I thought that was pretty cool. And let's see, the last thing we have is a couple books here. These dinosaur books, dinosaur creature books, it like unlocked a memory in my brain that I didn't know existed. When I seen them, I got these in the estate sale. That was a fill bag for $5, and I remember having these as a kid. You open them up, and the dinosaurs. It's not really a pop out. They have like a little button in the book, and you can like move the dinosaurs around. It's kind of a cool interactive little book for kids. So I remember having these in grade school, having them in my classroom, and being able to look at them, and they were really cool. And I loved dinosaurs when I was a kid, so I had to grab those. We have a Halo book, classic Goosebumps, of course. Anytime I see Goosebumps, that's an original pressing, because they did reprint these, believe it or not. You can usually tell the reprints because the logo on the top is different, the Goosebumps logo, and usually you can tell by the date on the inside. But this is an original one. Anytime I see Goosebumps, I have to pick it up. That was before I collected video games, really. Goosebumps was something that I collected when I was a kid, so have to get that. Power Rangers books, of course, have to get Power Rangers. Just a couple other books there. Looney Tunes DVD for $1. Anytime I see classic Looney Tunes for a decent price, you got to pick that up. And then got these Dennis Rodman's tattoos, which is really cool because I got that Chicago Bulls clock, and I got those at 2 separate sales. So it was just kind of a weird coincidence that I got 2 Bulls things at 2 different sales. So pretty much that is it, guys. Nothing really gaming related, believe it or not, but I do collect other things besides games, you know, toys, anything vintage, retro, nostalgic from the 80s and 90s. I do also collect that, sometimes the resale. So thanks you guys for watching. This is a small taste of probably what's to come in the future, of new videos that I do have planned, kind of around picking things up throughout the week and then showing you my finds. I have a little bit more high quality things planned in the future, as far as actually showing you guys as I'm going hunting for these kind of things. So stay on the lookout for that, and stay tuned for that. And anyway, thanks for watching.